You would never say that to someone's face because you're a nerd and you live behind your phone 24/7 and just hate on other people. You probably haven't showered in 2 days. You got to peel off your underwear. You smell. Yeah, that's all. Oh, quickly, before I start, I just want to congratulate you for getting through 2020. We back, the 4th year of doing this video. Ow. This video is like almost like a tradition on my channel, even though this is my new channel, but like, get a grip in it. It's like me. It's a tradition for me. So all the old subscribers that have been here for this whole time, you're gonna get very bored of me saying, I have a new channel, I have an old channel, but I have to make it make sense to the new people. Basically, I have an old channel and I would post this type of video every single year for 3 years. Who cares? Not me. I might just put in like pictures of my glow up here of every single year, just so you can see that I'm really changing and evolving. This is the first ever Trends That Need to Die video on this new channel because they're not fashion trends, they're not materialistic trends. This is basically about your mindset and things that I feel like people need to get a grip on. You lot are just doing a lot of things, behaving in a type of way that I am not feeling. So I've got them all wrote down here and I'm gonna yell. I don't do that anymore. I used to yell a lot, but now I'm more like constructive with my words. But if you watch my older videos, I was a firecracker. So the first trend that we need to leave is glamourising toxic behaviour / relationships. I don't know what it is about social media, but it just brainwashes you. Like, I don't think you guys get it. Oh my gosh, he cheated on me, lol. Oh my gosh, like toxic relationship, it's toxic. Oh my gosh, cute toxic with those emojis. Why would you want to strive for a toxic relationship? I'm not gonna lie, people don't even strive for it. It's just a thing where we've become so comfortable with settling for less, which I don't like. And I get it, but I'm saying it's wrong when you glamorize it. Your words are very powerful. And if the only thing you can gas up or talk about is toxic relationships, you're gonna get into one and it's not as fun as what they make it out to be on TikTok. This is why I feel like a lot of people should not be in relationships. Because people who glamorize toxic relationships don't love themselves. They don't have a good perception of their self-worth. They don't treat themselves well. They let any boy that shows them attention walk all over them. People may get upset with me for saying that, but I used to be that exact same person too, so I'm not even coming for you. And we need to stop centering our lives around relationships so much to the point where a toxic relationship excites us. You want a relationship so bad that you're going to settle for that. It's not cute when you're crying about it. It's not cute when you've had your heart broken. I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. That's not cute. Mama say it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, no. There are people younger who haven't had the ability to understand relationships outside of the context of social media. And you want to be the one to show them that toxic relationships are what to strive for. Social media is such a dangerous thing if used badly. It can be such a great thing and I see the positives of it. That's why I'm on it, because I want to try and spread some light in this very dark space. But the majority of it is dark spaces and that's where the younger generation is going for their information. I just really hope that people who glamorize toxic relationships realize that they are worth so much more than that. If we actually put ourselves first for once, we would do so much better. But the media loves to make it seem like relationships is what the world revolves around. And that leads on to my next point, which is the idea that relationships solve everything. I feel like this has been a thing that I've seen ever since I got on social media. Relationship goals, we all see it. Pretty much 99% of the songs we listen to are about love. Not saying there's anything wrong with love, but it's the way that love is portrayed. Love is portrayed as a thing where it saves us. It saves us from our insecurities, our concerns. Every single problem that we have is supposedly solved when we get a partner. And that is such a sad thing because that is the complete opposite. In fact, if you don't know yourself and you get into a relationship, you may have very, very low standards. I feel like because relationships are like forced in our brains from the moment that we got on social media, it's like we're afraid of being alone. And I was too. I really was so obsessed with love to the point where being single made me sad. I was barely ever single. I always had a boy to talk to, and that would make me feel better because I didn't want to face myself. But I've realized that me facing myself gives me the standards to have a healthier relationship in the future. Who I am on the inside matters so much more than anyone. But if you're solely relying on another person or the pursuit of another person to make you feel happy, you will never truly be happy. The only reason why people revolve their lives around relationships is because they don't have a good one with themselves. They don't have a good relationship with themselves, so they will try and distract themselves with other people to make it go away. If you want to know how to love yourself, it's not easy, but I did a video and that will be here on starting your self-love journey. I feel like that is very important to put there because a lot of us need this, especially going into 2021. Anyways, the next thing, we gon' irritate some people here. This is cancel culture. I guess this is cancel culture. And to be honest, when I first started seeing cancel culture, I was like, why though? But then I started looking deeper into the meaning of cancel culture and I understood where people were coming from. Cancel culture isn't what the media makes it out to be. Take the Jeffree Star situation. He was racist, people cancel him, you know, all the truth comes out, and now he doesn't get put back on that same pedestal. Does that ever happen? What is Jeffree Star doing now? Living his life. He is continuing on like nothing ever happened. But then again, I am not saying that we should make him depressed. I completely disagree with that. People may disagree with me and say, no, he deserves to go to hell. Like, no, I don't believe that. I feel like everyone has a chance at redemption. Maybe that's a Christian in me talking. I don't feel like the cancel culture way is productive. First of all, people don't stay cancelled because it's based off of bullying, and bullying wears off and accountability lasts. And second of all, the cancel culture is very pick and choose who they want to cancel, and they will cancel people for the stupidest things but yet keep people on a pedestal who have done way worse. We don't have a steady flow here, people. I don't know how we would fix that in the grand scheme of things, but I'm just a small town girl. I didn't come here to give you guys world peace. I just came to give my opinion, so moving on. But anyways, the main thing that I wanted to get onto, and you guys have probably heard me talk about this if you followed my old channel, this is the petty cancelling culture of teen social media. Teenagers will do something such as be caught smoking, or be caught being a brat of some sort, or being ignorant when they were literally a child and get cancelled. Do you guys know what growth is? I want you guys to Google the meaning of self-growth and how people evolve over the years, because clearly you guys don't get it, especially when it comes to teenagers. These kids are doing the exact same things that your friends do on a daily basis, but just because their lives are public to the internet, you want to bash them even more. It's a hypocrisy for me. Every single thing that I've heard, I've just been like, you guys are reaching. Like, okay, you can be like, oh, that wasn't really the best, they could have done better than that. But like, it's definitely reaching. You are on your tiptoes, jumping, reaching for any little thing that you can call people out for. Minding your business is a free thing. Take it, accept it, embrace it, love it. These kids have to try and be perfect because they have to seem like a role model, or people look up to them, and they make one mistake and they are pounced on. Do you know how hard it is to be perfect or to be seen as a role model? I don't know how hard it is, I'm just saying to you, because I'm no role model. I mean, I might be to some people, but I'm very real here. If I make a mistake, let's move on, because I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. But the point is that I'm not condoning the things that they did, the petty and teenage things that they did, mistakes that teenagers make, but I'm not condoning it. But I just feel like we need to just lay off. Being a teenager is very complicated, so I just really wish people would just be nicer. People can't grow if they're suffocated. That's why you see these Disney stars. You know, like when we were younger and it would be like, Disney stars are constantly like rebelling. Why do you think they rebelled? They rebelled because they were pressured for their whole childhood to be perfect or to grow up too quick. Give them space, Jessica, to breathe, alright? I know that Mackenzie Ziegler upset you when she vaped. But get a grip. Goodness. Anyways, the next one is performative activism. If you don't know what this is, it's when like influencers or anyone on social media will talk about a certain social issue just to gain views or a good reputation. And you guys may be like, but I haven't seen that. You have. Your favorite influencers doing it, babe. They are. They don't really care about Black Lives Matter. They just want you to follow them and think that they're edgy and cool for talking about it. All jokes aside though, I know that not all influencers do that, but a very big minority do. It's the same thing on social media again. Like, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I will link pretty much everything back to how the media has just brainwashed us to point of no return. To the point where something that is not about you, such as injustice, you find a way to turn it back onto you and make it about you. Like, that is just mind-blowing. You can tell when people are just trying to seem so woke. I hate that word too, by the way, because a lot of woke people aren't actually woke. They're fast asleep because they don't understand what being woke truly means. It's not just forcing it. It's just truly caring about other people. If you don't know how this practically works, I'll give you an example. I did not see you post any posts on your stories, no shares, no likes, but as soon as there's a protest and you get the ability to dress in your all black cute chic outfit from Forever 21 with your COVID mask on, posing with a cute sign, that's when I see you. Can we talk about that? People will do anything for a good Instagram photo, and I've had enough. This point kind of leads on, and this is forcing activism. I have seen this a lot, and I think this has irritated me almost as much. And this is where people put pressure on influencers to be a Martin Luther King. I am not saying that we shouldn't all be aware of what's going on in the world and be sensitive towards certain issues, but it really does get stupid when people are hating on someone else for not posting as much as they wanted them to. It doesn't mean they don't care, they just may not know how to be an activist and speak like an activist. For instance, me, I feel like I'm very comfortable with speaking about certain issues like the Black Lives Matter movement. I was all on that, partly because I have a big mouth and I care about other people, but also because I'm mixed race. However, some people may not be comfortable speaking about serious issues, and another thing is that people may see someone speak about a certain social issue or be very passionate about activism, but because they missed the mark one time, they're in trouble or they need to make an apology. For instance, there's this one girl that I follow on Instagram, and she is very, very, very outspoken. But she posted a selfie one time, and one girl commented, "You shouldn't have posted this because there was a moment of silence for this and this community." Which I had not heard about. I'm not saying that it didn't matter, but if someone didn't hear about it, how is it possible for them to act on it? I'm not going to look up what is going on in the world today just to double check that I should be posting on Instagram or I should be uploading that YouTube video. I'm not. Sorry to admit it. It's sad because a lot of influencers really, really try to please their subscribers and their fans all the time. Something that I can't relate to because I love you all, but I'm not going to break my neck trying to make you guys like me. Besides the point, these people will try really, really hard to the point where they will genuinely feel remorseful. This girl apologized. I would apologize too. I say, I'm really sorry, I didn't know about that. But she said I was really insensitive. No, you weren't. We need to stop seeing influencers as aliens. They're no less human than you. And I get why people don't see them as normal because of the life that they portray. But as fans and as supporters and as subscribers, we need to make it our effort to just be sensitive towards these people. Okay, so the next one is the dark skins versus light skins argument. We are big people, and I don't know if you guys have heard of this argument, but if you're on Twitter, especially Black Twitter, you would see this argument going around a lot. Are we actually in secondary school? That was actually my last point, not gonna lie, but I might just add it into this point, which is how people on Twitter just follow everything that other people say. Light skin versus dark skin. Do I even need to sit here and prove myself as to why that is a stupid thing. Why should I have to sit here and prove to you that a dark-skinned girl should be appreciated? Your preference is light-skinned girls. Do you need to put down a dark-skinned girl as you do it? No, because that's where the argument comes from if you don't know. I really do have an issue with black boys especially putting down dark-skinned girls. When you bash dark-skinned girls, you do realize you're bashing your mum. You do realize that's reflecting your own self-hatred. Do I really have to go into these things? Not really. I don't think I should when you're a big old 20-year-old. Get a grip. Do you know what I mean? Minding your business. As I said before, it is free. Just keep your mouth shut. Do you know what I mean? And another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, mostly because I guess it's like something that I understand. I feel like a lot of boys, but also light-skinned girls, like to play into the fetish of light skins, which I hate. I absolutely hate this whole thing of, oh my gosh, she's got curly hair and light skin. Oh, like, that's weird.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
I do not find that exciting. It does not make me feel good inside when someone compliments me for being light skinned, because I know that it's rooted off of hatred for dark skinned girls. Let's face it, it's based off of the European standards of a woman, because a light skinned or a mixed race girl is closer to being white. That is why they are fetishized, because people don't like to embrace black features, which is disgusting to me. And I will never be flattered by a boy gassing me up of something that is based on that. Like, I had this boy not long ago try and make me feel good by telling me that I was exotic, or you're a light skin. I swear you're from like 50 different countries. No, I'm from England and Jamaica. Get a grip. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, your hair is so curly, it's so pretty, you're light skin, you know, you've got that typical lighty look. I wanted to throw up in his face. I didn't like it, didn't make me feel any good. So yeah, that is basically the end of that, and that was kind of rooted off of my last trend that needs to die, which is Twitter followers. People on Twitter that are just so far gone and so far brainwashed by social media to the point where they don't even have their own morals and standards, and they will drop it for any trend. It's weird. Get a life. If I see you tweet that much a day, I know that you need to get some fresh air. I know that you don't see the real world very often. You would never say that to someone's face, because you're a nerd and you live behind your phone 24/7 and just hate on other people. You probably haven't showered in 2 days. You got to peel off your underwear. You smell. Yeah, that's all. That is it of this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give this a thumbs up, and comment down below other things that you don't want to see next year. Thank you for all the love you showed me in 2020. It's been a tough year. You guys have been there till the end. I feel like we have a family here, and I value it so dearly. I am just so grateful for you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye.